Star Wars is just the shit, you know what I mean? I mean, everything about the movie, I grew up on Star Wars. I think it's fascinating that you have this empire, you know, Star Wars, this brand, this world brand that goes on generations. You know, my parents were into Star Wars. My kids one day will probably, you know, be into Star Wars, and this is a generational thing. I just think that's just proof that the Star Wars brand is just so relatable. I think super cool. I love the way the shit looks, and the storylines are dope, and the characters are cool, and it's influenced a lot of, you know, sci-fi throughout the years, you know. So shout to Lucas, man, and Star Wars and the whole team out there, man. They you know, they made history with it. Anytime I would watch movies, I would like, not without me knowing, I would listen to the music and kind of like see what they were trying to convey through the music. So I'm really into like 70s and 80s like sci-fi and horror soundtracks. So like all the music for like the Jason movies were crazy. Poltergeist, Exorcist, old sci-fi movies from the 70s like Krull, the Star Wars stuff, Star Trek. And then like the more underground shit, like the different synthesizers and the different keyboards they used back then, those textures, you know, I relate to those textures in my creativity. So when I'm creating, I think my subconscious brain is sort of tapping into the appreciation for those different textures, and it kind of shows in my music. Yeah, it's just something I grew up on, and I could definitely hear it in my music too.
I called Chuck and I said, Chuck, did you hear this? And he was like, yo, Hank, I was listening to the same thing.
Next thing you know, the whole studio is just packed. It's a party. There's literally like about 15 blunts.
Run DMC and their whole crew get off the bus. Every one of them just like walks by Del, picks up his head, just walks by.
So he's like, yo, what's all that red about? He's like, what do you mean? My name is Red. What do you mean what that red about? My name is Red.